to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. Jokic is out there with Smith. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Harper, and it's Smith in at the two-guard spot. And for Sacramento, Rudy Gay is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Evans, and it's Landry in at the 4. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Smith. Here's Jokic. Outside Harper. Jokic a screen. Harper the pass to Jokic. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Cousins. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's Thomas. Sacramento. Moving it around. Wagner against Gay. 6 to shoot. Evans kicks to Gay. And it's off from three-point range. And Wagner drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And all-around talent. I like whenever Smith finds his open teammates.
Thomas surveying the D. From outside the arc. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Evans outside. Pass to Landry. Gay in the corner. Landry with a screen for Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
Now, here's Harper. Jokic with the screen on Thomas. Harper, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Cousins. Evans outside. Outside Thomas. And here is Cousins.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
And the Kings making a change here. Henderson's checked in, and Albuquerque also making a change. Ayton, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. They get it again. This one for 3. Back to Ayton. Puts up a deep 3. Nice shot by Smith.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Collins checked in for the Kings. Smith comes in for Thomas. Cousins dishes to Landry. Up and in on the layup.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Wagner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Wagner's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here is Landry. Here's Gay. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Hayes, he's checked in for Cousins. Davis comes in for Carl Landry. Brown, he's checked in for Collins. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Smith. Now, here's Thomas. Still yet to score. Shoots over Harper. Thomas, no good. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Thomas against Harper. Thomas kicks to Davis. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Miller comes in for Davis, and Henderson subbed in for Brown. Harper the pass to Wagner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. Now Thomas. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Albuquerque leads by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Albuquerque.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And so in the game for Albuquerque, they've got Marcus Smart, Caldwell Pope out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Smith in at the 2 guard. Thomas. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 7. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arises. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Davis. Hayes in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 3. And it's Davis missing. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Kings. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Davis. Gay comes in for Davis, and Collins subbed in for Henderson. Wagner's checked in for Albuquerque. Thomas passes to Evans. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Down low, Smart finds Toppin. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Sacramento trails by 11. Outside Collins. Evans outside. Back to Gay. Evans setting the pick for Gay. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And here's Collins from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Evans inside. Toppin's there. Evans setting the pick for Gay. Cracks in the tray. Gay's got 7 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by. Evans, a screen on Jokic. Here's Hayes. Still scoreless. Outside Thomas. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot is good. And now a 12-point Albuquerque lead.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Evans. Rebound by Albuquerque. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Hayes. And there's Toppin on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Toppin's got 9 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Collins. Now Gay. Evans setting the pick for Thomas. Off the run. Again, the miss by the Kings. Albuquerque leading by 15. Wagner passes to Jokic. And it's Gay with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Sacramento making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Hayes. Henderson comes in for Collins. And Smith subbed in for Thomas. Evans outside. Smith outside. High post Cousins. Over Jokic. Again, the miss by the Kings. And Albuquerque with the possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Henderson with a screen on Smart. 1 second left. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Albuquerque out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the famous half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You gotta like what Obi Toppin has done so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Carl Landry. Rudy Gay is out there with Thomas. Then there's Evans, and it's Cousins in at center. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Bounce pass from Landry. Here's Evans. Rebound by Albuquerque. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harper, and again it's Albuquerque.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Now here's Gay. He's got 7. Evans finds Landry. Now here's Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Yeah, and Gay skilled really at drawing contact. Doesn't back away from it, especially when he's shooting.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Albuquerque leading by 17. Outside Harper. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Toppin, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Carl Landry did not like that one.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Thomas finds Evans. Back to Thomas. Cousins with a screen for Thomas. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And Harper drops them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Cousins. Fires for 3. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's Gay following the score by Albuquerque. Horford with the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 23. Here's Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And 12 points for Franz Wagner.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Evans. Here's Gay. And again, unable to change momentum here. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Timeout called by the Kings. He's checked in for the Kings.
Dance team, make some noise.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smart against Thomas. Pass to Gay. Shoots the three. Kept alive by Sacramento. No good from Cousins.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Landry. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Cousins kicks to Landry. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. A three-pointer is right on target. Gay's got 12 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Albuquerque. Back to Thomas. Looking to get it going. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Smith outside for Smart. Smith against Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Howard Drew finished the play, and Josh Smith just shaking him off.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Miller's checked in for Cousins. Hayes comes in for Carl Landry. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gay. And Henderson subbed in for Brown. Now, here's Thomas. There's 21 seconds left in the third, and it's good for 2.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And here is Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Kings have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Smith. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Albuquerque in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Albuquerque, we've got Smith. Harper's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Gay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
Brown is checked in for Henderson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Harper with the ball. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Gay. Evans setting the pick for Gay. Down Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, and Gay is a volume shooter. He knows he's out there to score. Love watching him catch fire.
Harper the pass to Jokic. Yes, that goes in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Sacramento has possession. Brown outside. Pass to Gay. Over Smith. And it falls over the rim and in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Tapping a screen on Brown. Driving inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Hayes. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Evans. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Harper. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Away team foul.
The Kings making a switch here. Landry's checked in.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Carl Landry.
And some changes here for the Kings. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Hayes. And Thomas subbed in for Brown. Franz Wagner's checked in for Albuquerque. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Gay outside. 5 on the clock. And Rudy Gay with the slam.
And Gay has incredible lift on these dunks. Tremendous at slamming it in when given room to fly.
Now here's Harper. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Inside. Here's Jokic. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Landry finds Thomas. Back to Landry. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Landry.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Tapping a screen on Thomas. Harper pushes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
1:42 left to play here in the 4th. Now Thomas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You've got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just that, a skilled, savvy point guard.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Toppin inside. He's covered by Landry. Tapping a screen on Gay. And that one's good. Wagner.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Landry, a screen on Smith. Evans kicks to Landry. Pass to Gay. 4 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
And the shot goes in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. Gay outside. Evans kicks to Landry. Gay outside. That shot missing. Nice defense from Wagner. Here's Smith. The second effort. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly